Hello everyone, it's Cecelia Towns, the Sporty Esquire, and you're here with me for another episode of Working Women Wednesday, the series where I share with you the things that I have learned and the things that I'm learning for my career as an attorney, as an entrepreneur, and as a former student athlete. Today I want to talk to you about leadership. So if you aren't aware, you should be, that in January at the GladiatHers Women in Sports Empowerment Summit, I will be sharing with our audience my workshop that I give to student athletes called Gladiators Lead. And it's about leadership, developing the leadership skills, identifying what type of leader you are. And if you're someone who's interested in taking your talents to the level of leadership, to leader, boss, it is a workshop that you want to check out. You want to take a listen. But everybody obviously cannot come to the summit, and so I wanted to just give you a little snippet of what the leadership workshop is all about, and to at the same time help you identify some things that are key for you becoming a leader. So today and in the next segment of Working Women Wednesday, we're going to be talking about stalled leadership. I'm going to talk about what are some of the things that could be keeping you away from being the leader that you want to be or the leader that you could potentially be. Stalled leadership. That's essentially you not living up to your potential. And nobody wants that to be in their obituary and that to be on their tombstone. Well, she could have been, or she was almost. No, we want you to maximize your potential and to get to the places where you're trying to go. And the first step to doing that is identifying what are some of the roadblocks to getting you there. So one of the things that I see is common in ambitious people or people who want to do more in life is sometimes they don't have the leadership vision. So vision is everything. There's a scripture in the Bible that essentially says, the people fail for lack of vision. And that is true. If you can't see yourself doing something, if you can't see yourself being something, then you're kind of dead in the water. And so the same is true of being a leader. If you cannot visualize yourself being a leader, if you cannot visualize yourself being successful, then you don't believe that you could be a leader, and therefore you aren't going to be a leader. So check how you see yourself. Check the vision you have as a potential leader. There is a lack of vision oftentimes also in your goals. So sometimes you see yourself as a leader, but you don't know exactly what you want to be a leader at. What are you reaching for? What are you striving for? And then if you have the goal, well, how do you get there? So having the vision for the end product is important, but it's often probably more important that you have the vision for how to get that, the roadmap, okay? So when I look at myself, I would say that my vision for being a leader, my belief in my ability to be a leader probably started with my parents and coaches. They probably saw things in me that they, believed would make a good leader. And so that they told me, my vision came from the outside. They told me, hey, you're a leader. You should go be the captain of this team. You should tell this, that, and the third. So it doesn't always have to come intrinsically. It can come from the outside. And the same is true of the roadmap to getting to your goals. So if you don't have the vision to how to get to your goals, you can absolutely work with other people to help you get there. But it is tantamount to being successful and to being a leader that you have the vision. So if you are looking around at why you're not progressing like you would like, make sure that you've taken a look at your vision for yourself. If you can't see yourself as a leader, if you can't see how to get to the leadership status, then that's probably a big part of your problem. Another thing that stalls people from being a good leader is their lack of focus. Okay, focus is everything. And in this day and age, there's so many opportunities to not be focused. But the distraction from your goal is really can be a dream killer, can stop you from being a leader. You know, if you are not able to stay focused, stay on the right path, then I guarantee you're not going to be able to be successful. A lot of people get distracted with their time. You know, who are you spending time with? Are you spending time with people who don't have the same vision as you? Are you spending time with people who have no vision at all? Are you spending your time doing things that are progressing you towards your vision or are stalling you from reaching your vision? I look at social media, and that's probably a huge distraction for a lot of people, a huge waste of time. Now, granted, social media can provide you with a great deal of advice and inspiration. It can help you grow your companies, but it has its limits. And you getting sucked into it can really distract you and waste your time. And that's why, personally, I put myself on social media limits because I know how distracting it can be. And, you know, other in general, socializing in general, not just social media, but socializing, you know, can be a distraction. Are you at every happy hour? Are you at every party? And I know me personally, that's one of my big distractions. I'm trying to be at every party. I'm trying to be at every happy hour. And, but I realize that if I want to be successful, if I want to attain these goals, then I have to limit those kinds of distractions. So check your focus. Make sure that you aren't giving too much attention and time and energy and effort into things and people that are not taking you to the next level of your leadership and not taking you to reaching your next goals. So if you want to hear actually how to overcome these issues of vision and these issues of focus and distraction, head over to GladiatorsSummit.com, get your ticket, because it's I have a whole bunch of information on this topic that I think and I know will help you become the leader, the winner, the success that you were designed to be. So I hope to see you in January. But if I don't see you in January, you know I'm going to see you here next week on Working Women Wednesday, and I'll give you part 2 of stalled leadership. Thanks for your time. Bye.